Anthony Yard, Beast from the East,
Tunde Ajayi, the Master Genius.
and you're watching
Lights Out.
This is Lights Out. I'm FAISAL Khan. I'm joined by Sam Bowen. Sam, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm great, mate. Thanks.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so scheduled to fight on the 23rd of February at the Morningside Arena in Leicester, your hometown. He was meant to be fighting Ronnie Clark, but I think due to I'm not sure what the problem is, Ronnie Clark's pulled out of that fight.
Yeah, I was actually doing some filming yesterday and discussing obviously about me fighting Ronnie, and then we were on the way to the racetrack to do some more filming on the running track, and then Carl got the phone call saying that he's pulled out. I think due to an injury or some reason. Very disappointing. So I don't know what his reason is. I don't know if it's genuine or not. But no, it was made for a great fight. I mean, both very similar in style, come forward strong. I mean, he proved it beating Zelfa, come forward strong, dropped him. And my styles also come forward strong, and obviously I've stopped a few opponents as well. So we're made for a good fight. It's a shame it ain't happening now, but I can't ponder on stuff that's already happened. No point trying to have a spilt milk. Like I said, I've got to concentrate on now who this next opponent is and what it's for. If it's to defend this WBO or if it's to defend the British.
Yeah, it would have been a very good fight. You know, like you said, two come forward fighters. His performance against Zelfa proved what a tough fight it would have been. But of course, yeah, you need to move on. You can't cry over spilt milk. Yeah. Has there been any talks of a potential opponent?
It's been 24 hours since we've known. I mean, Carl's been sent a few names for different things, and we're just in the middle of looking at that. It's not my job to worry about that. I mean, I've been shown the names, and it's not my job to discuss that. But and, like I say, I'm boxing, as Warren said, definitely boxing, defend one of my titles, or for a title. So, like I say, could be for something better. We don't know. But as soon as we know and it gets announced, then I can work to beat our opponent. But like I say, I was never going to struggle against him. I know they were thinking maybe Southpaw and stuff, but most of my amateur club and sparring partners are Southpaws anyway, so I can deal with Southpaw quite easy. And so obviously orthodox is unorthodox, but no, when we know the opponent, I'll work to beat them. So.
The British champion, and of course, you know, you're the Intercontinental WBO European champion. You know, what's the plan for 2019? Big names in the division, you know, Zelfa Barrett, Archie Sharp, you know, Liam Woodstock, James Tennyson, Liam Walsh. You know, what are the fights that you've got in mind for this year?
Well, the plan is to box a bit more than I did. I only boxed twice last year. I haven't got any names in specific. I mean, personally, I said to Carl with the British, especially if I don't defend the British in February, it's going to be quite a long time to defend it to win it outright. And if we do get options to take a fight, to move us up in the rankings, to get these bigger fights, because that's what we're all here for one thing, to have big fights and be safe and get paid to provide for our families and stuff. Then I don't want to be limiting myself to these smaller fights, so then I've got to be working and I've got to be training and working full time. It's too hard on me. So if they do offer me something big, where it does boost my ranking, then I'll be more tend to not worry about the British as much and move up a level. I think I've got the ability to do that. I think I'm strong for the weight, and I think I'll give some of these people in the top 10 a good run for them, and I think I could beat them.
When you look at the Super Featherweight division right now, especially in terms of British-wise, where would you rank yourself amongst them fighters that I've just mentioned?
Well, I'm British champion, so like I say, currently I'm number one in Britain. Don't get me wrong, there is some great fighters in Britain still. Like I say, the names you just mentioned would all be a great fight, but if I can, I'll move up. I mean, how many fighters are pulled out now? I mean, I was supposed to box Zelfa Barrett for the English. He withdrew and then boxed for the English. Ronnie Clark, he's pulled out. Like I say, I'm sure if it's genuine, I'm looking to him. There's only so much you can just try to keep at this level, and there's only so much. I'm not getting paid while I'm not fighting. I mean, I didn't get paid in December. That was my fault. I got injured. I can't help that. So if they're going to say, "Oh, defend your WBO and get you in the rankings and put you in a good stead for a big fight," then of course I'm going to take it. But I believe in my abilities, and I believe I'm best in Britain. And like I say, I wouldn't have won the British if I wasn't.
You live such a busy lifestyle, you know, running early in the morning, working 10 to 12 hours, and then obviously going straight to the gym. What's it like living that lifestyle, and what's it like being a British champion and still having to work, you know, full time at the same time?
Well, when I won the British and when I won this, you fight on Saturdays usually. I boxed on Saturdays and I was at work on Monday, so you have all that hype that night, you win. You go to bed, you wake up on the Sunday, I'm just like, I chill out on the Sunday and then I'm getting my stuff out for work for the next day. So all that art can then just be dropped within 24 hours. So when I'm at work, I'm not, no one, like a few people say well done, this and the other, but literally by the time first break's over, you're back on work, you know what I mean? No one's talking about fighting, like they've all said well done, and then you're working your 10-hour day, so it's a bit weird in that, because I thought to myself when I'm there working, I thought I've just won a title literally like 48 hours ago, and now I'm doing this. It's a weird one. I find it very hard with working and training, almost to the you start not enjoying it as much. But like I say, this fight will be totally different. I mean, I've got time off, booked all my holiday up for the year, like I say, so I need to win this one, and then I need to sort something out, because like I say, I don't know what we'll be doing after this fight, because I've got no holidays left and my work won't allow me any more time off. So.
Alright, Sam, listen, thank you very much for your time. There's a lot of people that actually want to speak to you, so we'll leave it here. But yeah, thank you for talking like that, and good luck for February.